Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers offense will start this game off. Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Ware. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast.
Touchdown, Boilermaker! Offense in a split backfield. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the 1st down. Turning on the Jets. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The Boilermakers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Dances away to buy time. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Under fire. He's going to take off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Working that left side now. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pocket breaking down. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Osborne. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got him. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense looks like they're coming. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes a catch. Turns it on in midfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Purdue! The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ware.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Ware. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he wants it all. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. Punt is on its way. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds a crease at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Stepping to the right. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sidelines to their advantage, kind of stringing it out.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Hand off from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was work. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70+ to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Immediately fires to the back. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Just keep slinging it. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Running back searching for a hole. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And to get rid of it quickly.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Marshall looks lost today, and boy, does it show right now on the scoreboard. Almost like the coaching staff spent the week playing golf instead of in the film room. They're trailing by 16 to Rutgers. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Give on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Caught close to the marker. It's Osborne. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting...
Touchdown Bulls! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the left. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he just can't. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Osborne. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Osborne. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle.
Turning it on. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes the grab. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Smith dropping to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Lowers those pads. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. on first down. Works the middle of the field. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Sweep cut there. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future. Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Gets it out fast. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Purdue, 26.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Smith wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Had to throw it before he wanted. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.